Shabbat Shalom. As a rabbi, one of my biggest pleasures and honors is to perform weddings. And because of that, I get many couples who come to my office and we talk about the ceremony and the details of the ceremony, and they are very excited. We rehearse the ceremony, and I tell them, after they ask many questions about the ceremony itself, that the ceremony itself is going to last for between 25 and 30 minutes. But hopefully this ceremony, or let's say the wedding party as well, with 5 or 6 hours, and even if you count, the pictures before and after and the honeymoon, it's a small part. It's a small percentage of the life that the couple is going to live together. As important as the climax of the ceremony of the wedding is or represents, even more important is how the couple is going to translate their love, their abstract love, into concrete steps in their daily lives. And we know, everybody who was in a relationship or is in a relationship, that it may be easier to plan a wedding than to stay together with the same person for 40, 50, 30 years and sharing a life. And the only way that can be done, and I'm not an expert in the subject, I must say, but what I understand that works, certainly for me, is to see that love needs to be translated day after day into concrete steps in the relationship. It's not just how I feel, but what do I do to express my feeling and express my love. And in this Torah portion, we are going to find the expression, the concrete expression of the climax of the wedding that we experienced last week at Mount Sinai when Hashem gave us the Ten Commandments. Last week was a wonderful experience of thunder and lightning and revelation and pictures and wedding cake and music. Beautiful. But this week in Mispatim, we need to translate this relationship into concrete steps that are going to regulate our relationship with God, and even more important, our relationship with other human beings. It's like the Torah is telling us, I love you being at the foot of Mount Sinai, but now what I would like you to do is how to take the message from the Torah, how to take the wisdom from the Torah, how to take the excitement of shul, so to speak, and take it to the workplace, to the family place, to the community, to the relationship with other human beings. Is there in the outside, in the everyday life, where our values come into practice and are being translated from the vision that in this case is the giving of the Torah or our love, and what we declared under the chuppah, now we need to work to make it a reality. At first glance, Parashat Mishpatim looks like an anti-climax from Parashat Yitro. It's really very, very different. And you may feel like, I like the one from last week a little better. More stories, more light, more cake, and certainly a wedding party is more fun than real life when you need to wake up every morning, when you take out the garbage, when you need to prepare lunch boxes and take your children to school. But it is in the detail, and only in the detail, that the big vision is being translated. And I would like to invite all of us not to look at the abstract love and the concrete love as two different aspects of the same love, but one as a translation of the other, and to see how in our own lives, in our relationship with God, and in our relationship with other human beings, how can we translate the values that we declare we believe in them. And hopefully that will lead us to more meaningful lives, to more rich lives, and to a life in which the presence of Hashem will be evident and will strengthen our experience. Shabbat Shalom.